What if everything you think you know about exercise is wrong? What if the reason you hate working out isn't because you are lazy, but because you've been approaching it the wrong way? Imagine a world where moving your body doesn't feel like a chore, where you don't have to drag yourself to the gym kicking and screaming, where exercise actually feels good. Believe it or not, that world exists, and the secret lies in hacking your brain. The truth is, your body was built to move. Think about kids. They run, jump, climb, and play for hours without ever calling it exercise. So why does the mere thought of a treadmill make so many adults groan? The answer isn't in your muscles, it's in your mind. And with a few psychological tricks, you can rewire your brain to not just tolerate exercise, but to crave it. Let's start with motivation, because that's where most people get stuck. You've probably heard the saying, "Just do it," and rolled your eyes. But here's the thing, science backs it up. Motivation doesn't come before action. It follows it. You don't wait to feel inspired before brushing your teeth, right? You just do it. Exercise works the same way. The moment you start moving, even if it's just a 5-minute walk, your brain releases endorphins, those natural feel-good chemicals that boost your mood. That's why so many people say, "I never regret a workout." The hardest part isn't the exercise itself, it's starting. So instead of waiting for motivation to magically appear, trick your brain by taking the first step. Once you do, the motivation will follow. Now let's talk about fun, because if exercise feels like punishment, you're doing it wrong. Humans are hardwired to avoid pain and seek pleasure. So if your workout feels like torture, your brain will fight you every step of the way. But what if exercise didn't have to mean treadmills and weight rooms? What if it could be dancing in your living room, playing pickup basketball, or hiking through the woods? Studies show that people who choose activities they genuinely enjoy are far more likely to stick with them. So if you hate running, don't run. If lifting weights bores you, skip it. Find something that makes you forget you're even exercising. And suddenly, it's not a workout, it's just life. Timing is another secret weapon. Ever notice how some people swear by morning workouts while others hit their stride at night? That's not random, it's biology. Your energy levels fluctuate throughout the day, and if you're forcing yourself to exercise when you're at your lowest, of course it'll feel awful. Pay attention to your natural rhythms. If you're a night owl, don't force a 5 a.m. spin class. If you're sluggish after lunch, a quick walk might be the perfect pick-me-up. Exercise should work with your body, not against it. Here's another brain hack. Distraction. Ever lost track of time because you were engrossed in a great podcast or playlist? The same trick works for exercise. Music with a strong beat can subconsciously push you to move faster, while an engaging podcast or audiobook can make the minutes fly by. Research shows that listening to music can reduce perceived effort by up to 10%, meaning your workout feels easier than it actually is. So, if you want to trick your brain into enjoying exercise, press play on something that grabs your attention. Goals can also make or break your relationship with exercise. Big, intimidating targets like lose 20 pounds or run a marathon can feel overwhelming before you even start. But small, achievable wins, those are game changers. Instead of focusing on the end result, celebrate tiny victories, like taking the stairs instead of the elevator, doing 5 push-ups a day, or walking an extra 500 steps. Each small success trains your brain to associate exercise with accomplishment, not dread. Over time, those little wins add up, and before you know it, movement becomes a habit, not a struggle. Then there's the power of other people. Exercising alone can feel like a grind, but add a friend or a group, and suddenly it's social. Whether it's a workout buddy, a sports team, or a dance class, sharing the experience makes it more fun and harder to skip. Studies show that people who exercise with others are more consistent and often push themselves harder without even realizing it. Plus, laughter and conversation make the time pass faster. So, if solo workouts feel like a slog, try turning exercise into a social event. Finally, the most powerful trick of all: reframing your mindset. Instead of saying, "I have to work out," try thinking, "I get to work out." That tiny shift in language changes everything. Your body is an incredible machine, one that can run, jump, lift, and play. Movement isn't a punishment, it's a privilege. When you start seeing exercise as something you get to do, a chance to feel stronger, more energized, more alive, your brain stops resisting it. So, can you really trick your body into loving exercise? Absolutely. It's not about forcing yourself through misery. It's about finding what makes movement feel good for you. Whether it's choosing activities you enjoy, timing your workouts right, using music to your advantage, setting small goals, or making it social, the key is to make exercise something you want to do, not something you have to do. Your brain is incredibly adaptable. With the right approach, you can teach it to crave movement instead of avoiding it. And once that happens, exercise stops being a chore and starts being something far more powerful, a part of who you are. So, what's your next move?
Hey there, if you're enjoying this video and appreciate the effort behind it, don't forget to like this video. It really helps the channel grow, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications so you never miss an update. Oh, and one more thing, share this video with your friends. Spread the love and support. Alright, now let's get back to the video. Let me know if you want any tweaks.